Okay, y'all, come on back with me, back in Union City, to go and check out, yes, a black-owned nail shop, okay, right here in my backyard. Look at this. I mean, and they've been here for a whole year. I guess it's better late than never, but I feel like I've been missing out. And guess what? She has walk-ins. They accept walk-ins. And so I had an inbox from one of the young ladies that work here, and they said, excuse me, auntie, but you had us listed in that video as an Asian owned shop, and no man, we are a black owned shop. I was like, oh, my man, Niecy Boo, let me come up there and check it out. And so that's exactly what I did. That's Jazzy coming to the door right there, y'all. And look, don't let the cuteness fool you. I've checked out her work online. She is fire when it comes to her craft. And again, like I said, she was so respectful in her inbox. Hey, Jazz. Don't be shy, girl. I'm here now. And look, so when I walked in, guess who else was there? Everybody from the neighborhood. Hey, y'all. They said they have been coming here for over a year and that this is their go-to place and they wouldn't do anything differently. And look, I think she's having a sale this month, $50 for a nail and pedicure combo. You can't beat that. That's KK, the owner. And so this is me just saying hey and just saying bye, because I wasn't really prepared to do too much, but I just wanted to check it out and be able to show you guys that we do have a location available to us where we could go in that is black owned. See y'all later.
So black folks have finally decided they are not spending or supporting any Asian businesses because they don't respect them. They feel disrespected. They spend their money in Asian salons, Asian shops, and they'll support these businesses, yet all they get from them is disrespect. And now they are saying, no, in fact, we should have done this a very long time because guess what? This is putting money in the right pockets. Okay, so black folks are winning. They are winning. These black folks businesses are winning. Their stores, black owned stores, are celebrating because finally the dollar is coming to the rightful people. Yeah, because guess what? They were dead and now they are carrying this out. And I've seen some Asians coming online to apologize, saying sorry. But guess what? How many times have these guys apologized for being like, for mistreating or being so bad, having a very bad attitude to black folks, yet they don't want to change? So black folks are like, okay, we are not taking this. In fact, we should have done it a long time because then we would be putting money in the right pockets, and which is black people having this money and just supporting them. You guys, let us get right into these videos. Quick disclaimer: this does not support any bullying or harassment. It's there for educational purposes and also to let you know what is trending on social media. Credit, of course, belongs to the original creators of these videos. Let's take a look at this, and of course, I'll be back with more commentary.
Doing my nails at the Asian salons because they're very quick. But I just saw somebody said something that really has my mind blown. She said that she stopped doing business with the Asian community because she has never seen them supporting each other. Have you ever been in an Asian salon and seen an Asian woman doing her nails? Think about it. It's always black and white women. Think about it, man. Think about it. Have you ever seen an Asian woman sitting down in any one of those chairs getting her nails done? Never. I've never seen it. Make that make sense. Why, Asian ladies, why y'all don't go to those salons? Because really, it's true, I've never actually seen an Asian woman in one of those chairs. But anyway, I'm not saying that I'm not supporting Asian businesses. I am not for the racism, not at all. But that just blew my mind. Yeah.
This is why when y'all say black people can't come together, I just shut my mouth because y'all are showing out on this Asian boycott. Saturday, June the 6th, empty. Nail salons, empty. Y'all are showing out. Now, if you recall, he's the one that told us that we couldn't survive without any Asian-owned, stores in our community, and told us if we did a boycott, he would take away the laundry mats, right? They would not have laundry mats for us, as if we don't own washers and dryers in 2026. Now, some of you actually seem to be surprised at the Asian community, some of them anyway, that are really thinking that we're ignorant and too ignorant to have our own. Guys, don't forget about 2023. Do y'all remember in 2023 when they ended affirmative action? And that was in part to the Asian community. They let themselves be pushed to end affirmative action against the blacks. And people always say against the blacks as if we're the only community and we're the number one community to benefit from affirmative action. We weren't, but that's a discussion for another day. So in case you didn't know, the Asian American Coalition for Education, along with 60 other Asian American groups, got together and filed several civil rights law complaints against Harvard, okay? And they supported students for fair admissions. Now, if students for fair admissions sound familiar, that's because they are the ones who filed these lawsuits that went to the Supreme Court. President and fellows of Harvard College, and also against University of North Carolina. They combined the two. They said that they felt it was so unjust they were expected to perform higher to get into Ivy League colleges. And that's not the case for everyone, i.e. black people. They decided to do it in groups so that no one could pick out a specific Asian American to target. But the fact that there were 60 different groups along with the Asian American Coalition for Education speaks volumes. Now, once affirmative action ended, do you think there was a big surge of acceptance into Ivy League colleges for Asian Americans? No poochie pies. According to the Manhattan Institute, there was a 2% increase across the board of Asian Americans being accepted into Ivy League schools. However, there was a decline in blacks and Hispanic enrollment. Like other communities, Asian communities seem to forget that they benefit from all the hard work that the black community has done. And that's okay if you forget. We don't have to remind you because, baby, we just keep doing what we do, which is us. So I'm proud of all you guys standing in solidarity because they're basically calling us stupid as hell, and we're not. Leave me a comment. Bye, y'all. Bye.
If you have a black-owned business, I am resharing your business. If you own a black-owned business, no matter what it is, I am resharing your business. Y'all, let's put everybody out there. Let's support each other. Y'all, because that's what they're talking about now. We don't support each other. We not making our own money. All this stuff people have to say, which is, y'all, there are a lot of black entrepreneurs out there, but there should be way more. I am an entrepreneur. I don't have items. I don't have own my own salon and all of that stuff. But hey, y'all, they talking junk. We can create it. We have so many of our friends and family who are going to school to do nails, to do hair. Y'all, get your family members together. Put up a business plan. Even if you have to go into your own money to support each other, y'all, which means your 401k, y'all, we have these plans at our job, and I don't know, half of the time people don't know that you can borrow from your own money. Y'all, it's your money. You can borrow money and pay it back. So you can own businesses if you have a IUL, if you have a insurance policy where you're building money there. Y'all, so many people do that. So many people, but a lot of us don't have the knowledge. Y'all, I'm hot. I just walked from I live in Florida. It's hot. Hold on. About to choke myself. But yeah, a lot of us don't know, y'all. We don't know. So I'm sharing the knowledge. Put on, y'all. So many people are sharing knowledge. Y'all, this is not a boycott. This is a forever thing.
which we should have been doing, is using our own stuff, just like other people use their own people for stuff. Yeah, why are we are the main suppliers. If it wasn't for us, a lot of people would not be making money. They would not. We have made so many people rich when we should be making ourselves and our own people rich. And then we don't even got to be rich. As long as you able to take care of your family and live how you want to live. Everybody's rich is different. A lot of people don't have to live beyond their means. A lot of people are not, don't have to have name brand and all of that stuff. A lot of people don't. I'm not a materialistic type of person. I'm more of I love to travel. I love to have fun, that type of stuff. So I'm going to spend my money on travel. So majority, if you go down my timeline, you might not see me rocking the latest name brand, whatever, because I don't care about that. But I do care about a good old trip. But all right, y'all, let me get off here and drive. So yeah, let's share, let's reshare, all of that good stuff. All right, I'm on my way to the spa now, y'all. Peace.
So it's a nigga about to be a trillionaire tomorrow. This shit crazy. Elon Musk is about to be a trillionaire tomorrow. Literally. He's going to be the world's first trillionaire with the IPO of SpaceX. That being said, black people, if you really think that we can't take our neighborhoods back, I just need you to believe in us the way however the fuck he believed in himself. Because if one person can become a damn trillionaire, we can definitely redirect our funds and take our neighborhoods back. But I do want to be clear about this, something that is important. I was on the group economics thing for the longest, like back around 2016 through 2019, 2020. But something I realized, to be honest, without families, we don't have communities that can actually practice group economics. So one thing we will have to do as a people is come to the table and discuss our interpersonal relations with each other. Black men and black women are going to have to get together. Not that I think we really got a big problem like most people say. I think there's plenty of black love examples in real life out there. But families make communities. And communities largely are what propel, perpetuate, and even create businesses. Families used to get together and plan businesses. The men get together and the women get together with some ideas and they start businesses together. 95% of black-owned businesses are self-employed operations that only employ one person, including the one I currently have. Now, admittedly, I just crossed like 1 year business, so got a lot of growth potential to go. I got to get my first van and everything else like that. But I'm telling you, this is an important major key to what we want to do in terms of community and or group economics. Very important.
Instead of saying boycott Asian businesses, we're going to say replace Asian businesses. Replace Asian businesses with black businesses. Instead of even saying Asian boycott, that it should be more of we are using this opportunity to focus on ourselves. Instead of making every other community rich and being the catalyst for their economies, we need to start focusing on how we can do this. And we've lost sight of that because we have become dependent on other people to come into our communities and give us what we want, but they don't give us anything. We give them. So it's important for us, now that we've come to this conclusion, to really capitalize on it. So let's turn it around so they can't say that we're trying to hate them and we're pushing this narrative. We don't hate Asian people. I don't hate Asian people. I don't know about anybody else. Plus, Asian is a big, big word. Asian is a big, big word. You have Korean, Mandarin, Thai, Chinese, all kinds of Chinese, Vietnamese, Japanese, Filipino. Then you got the Indians that are in Asia. Shit, Russia. God damn it. Asia's big. That brush is too big for me to paint.
that much. Going to use this opportunity to start looking for more black-owned businesses and recycling our dollars in communities where the people live where I live. So I know those dollars are going to come back some kind of way. Instead of saying boycott Asian businesses, we're going to say replace Asian businesses with black businesses. Replace Asian businesses. Voila, you too. I'm sorry. I love your pierogies and corner store sandwiches, but you gotta go too. Sorry. And to them evil ass Dominican bodega owners in New York City, because when I visited, y'all followed us around the store and we was visiting from Atlanta, San Francisco, and y'all were assholes, complete assholes, and y'all was almost darker than me. Ugh, I hope y'all close. Definitely replace them motherfuckers. I'm not telling you what to do. This is just a suggestion. By no means am I taking away from the fact that Rick Chow murdered and his son murdered Cyrus Belton. I'm not taking that away. We have every right to be angry that people come into our community and don't respect us, that they think they're better than us because they have a business and that they're making money from us. They should be at our feet. Also, we should be mad at the system as well, but let's replace it.
And child, I need us to start thinking differently. Yeah, because everybody keeps calling this a boycott. But baby, this ain't no boycott. No, this is a wealth transfer. Yeah, and sugar, it's long overdue. Because for generations we've been taught that spending our dollars is just about buying a product. And baby, that ain't what it is. Every dollar is an investment in somebody else's community. Every dollar helps somebody hire employees. Yeah, buy property, build generational wealth, send their children to college, expand their business. Y'all following me? So when we intentionally decide to spend our money with businesses that don't respect us, don't invest in us, don't hire us, and don't stand with us, we're not just taking money away, we're transferring it. We're redirecting it. We're making a deposit somewhere else. Think about that. Every time you choose a black-owned restaurant, a black-owned beauty supply, a black-owned contractor, a black-owned bookstore, a black-owned coffee shop, a black-owned accountant, a black tech company, baby, that's a deposit. That's a wealth transfer. And I need us to stop thinking about this as something temporary. This cannot be something we do for 2 weeks because we're angry. This has got to be a lifestyle. Because if our dollars help build other communities, imagine what those same dollars could do if we start investing in our own. Yeah, think about that. Baby, this is our first deposit. Now let's keep it up. All right, good people, drink your water, stay rooted, real, and knowledgeable. And mind your black business.
Well, guys, this time it looks like the black community is not in any way going to forgive the Asians because of this one. And let me just quickly remind you what brought about this. It's because of the death of Cyrus. Anyways, it happened 3 years ago. Now that the verdict was out in the court, in the verdict is that Mr. Chow, who is the unaliver of Cyrus, is found not guilty of the crime that he committed. And well, it happened that this teenager walked in this Asian store uh, wanting to buy some water, which he then didn't buy after. I think he felt followed. He was being followed. Apart from being asked to leave his bag, he was being followed around. So I'm sure he must have changed his mind. He walked out when the store owner just chased after him with a gun and just shot him dead like that. 3 years after that, the verdict is that this unaliver was found not guilty. And black folks have been so much hurt because this is like history repeating itself. We've had incidents like these happen in the past with different people, but they went like similar. It's almost the same. Yeah, it's like history repeating itself, but in at a different time. But this has been happening. So black folks thought, okay, we are going to just boycott the Asian stores. We won't be supporting them because when we go in their stores, these people follow us around. They don't leave us alone. They don't leave us to shop for ourselves. They are following us around. And once you do that to a client, it's like you're suspecting them of something, and you being there, you don't want them to, it's like you're preventing them from shoplifting or something, which of course makes a client very uncomfortable. So it's such great disrespect. So black people felt, okay, we are not going to support Asian businesses anymore. Let us just start supporting black owned businesses, which is what they are doing. And one thing I love about black folks is that when they decide to do something, when black folks say, we are going to do this, definitely they'll have it done. They'll do it standing together, and they're going to achieve it. If you look at Target, it happened the same way. Target thought, okay, we are Target, we've got money. They started losing sales, okay? When they rolled out DEI initiatives, they started losing out customers. They know they learned something. They were taught a lesson. That's black folks for you. You go low, they even go lower. That's what you want. You are putting them in that position to boycott you, to boycott your products. And once they boycott you, there is no dollar for you. You can't work anymore. You can't function the way you used to. So that's what happened, anyways. And also, guys, when we look at another aspect of this, we're seeing that uh, Asian-owned businesses are not businesses that other Asians support. If you walk in an Asian-owned business, you'll find a lot of black folks, okay? They are supported by the majority of their clients are black folks, yeah? So if you just go out of your way and decide to just dare black folks and say, if you want to go ahead and boycott Asian owned businesses when you know you are in the wrong, instead of apologizing, you're just ruining your businesses, which is exactly what they have done. Because they know, they should know their clientele. They should know that black folks are the people that supports their businesses. And once black folks don't support that business, it's nothing for them. We are now seeing video clips of Asian stores popping up on social media, empty, very empty. Places that used to be filled with clients are no longer having customers, and they are feeling it. They are being hit so hard. Why? There is no money. There is no money for these Asian owned businesses. Why? Because of black people saying that we're boycotting this. They are just tired and they have had it up to the neck, which is exactly what they are doing. And in so doing, I honestly feel that it's working out. It's working out. It is working out, and we're seeing black people celebrating. Actually, it's not only Asians that have businesses. These businesses, nail salons, this is something that even black folks have, and they can do a better job. Yeah. So it is what it is. You guys tell me what you think about this in the comment section below. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. I'll catch you in the next one.